Hey there, folks. I'm Joe Crawford of artlung.com. Pretty much every day I go to CSSBattle.dev, do myself doing the daily target, and post that to YouTube. Okay, we got shapes here. Ooh, so we got rounded stuff happening. I'm going to start with the nested template. Let's see what I run into. I'm forgetting how border radius impacts the internal border here. So we're going to do border 20 pixels solid yellow, this yellow color. And we use margins to constrain that a little bit. 3, 32, 80, 82. Let's do the border radius. 40 pixels. And that does what I'm hoping it to do. So that's great. I like that. So the question is, what's the right way to approach that square? I think that two linear gradients is probably what I'm going to do. Okay, so what are the linear gradients? Linear gradient, 50% is the position. It's got a width and a height, 100 pixels, no repeat. And let's say this yellow, 0, 20 pixels. And actually, let's do it as a repeating linear gradient. And then transparent, 0, 80 pixels. And we're not seeing anything. Why? We're not seeing a darn thing because something about this is wrong. What is it? So let's set some colors that I know will work. Red, just so we can see what the heck we're doing, and blue. And we don't see anything because presumably some of the syntax is wrong. Repeating linear gradient. And let's put a background color of pink on the body. Okay, so that background's not working at all. Why? I don't know. Red, 0, 50%, 200 pixels, 200 pixels, 100 pixels, 100%. Oh, I see it now. So maybe you spotted it. The thing that I'm missing is the unit here. There we go. Boom. So that's what I was going for. That's 110 pixels tall and 110 pixels wide. Or 12, 120. There we go. So instead of red, we want that. And instead of blue, we want that. Boom. And then we want the same thing at 90 degrees. So I'm going to stash this in a CSS variable. And then do var s. And then copy this whole thing again. Paste, and then do 90 degrees. And that's it. Oh, and then I have neglected the discontinuities of this, which are a bummer, which I'm going to do with a mask, I think. So what do I want there? Oh, I think I have a problem. So what does the mask like to do it this way? I think I'm about to have a rude awakening about what this is. And this, what I've done is way too hard. Yeah, mask content gradient at 40 pixels, 40 pixels, transparent, 75% red, 0, and upper corner, 0, 0, 200 pixels, 200 pixels, pixels, like that. So see how that's going to work? And that kind of works. So I can still reuse pieces of this, 40, 50, 55, and 55. And then the width is 1615, 1615, 165, and 165. And you see those edges? That means this is unsuitable. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep the mask. I like the mask. And I like the border radius. And I like the border. And everything else I don't like. So I'm going to steal all those things, plunk, go with blank template, put those things on the paragraph element, move the margins down, put purple on the background of the body, change the body to have the ampersand selector. And now I'm going to use some margins, or I need to check the height. 2, great, 10. All right, now let's set those margins. 4, that's perfect. 7, 8, 82, great. That height is too much. 1.8, 180 is great. All right, now, so the thing that's different, that's specific to this first element is the border radius. The rest of it, I don't. Actually, I don't need the mask. So just for that, there we go. And then for the second one, P plus P, margin. Let's do a negative margin 2. There we go. 2 to 10, 20, 30, 2. And then height is 80. And that's it. So the height of 180 also goes on the first element, not the second. And we override the margins. So yeah, I think that's fine. So call an audible, different approach. Additionally, somebody pointed out in the comments yesterday that plus P will work as a selector. And that's not quite true unless I nested it, I believe. If I nest it here, I think that might work. Or then I need a semicolon. Yeah, there would be other changes I would need to make that work. And so P plus P it is. But I will look into that and when it can be used. I don't know if that's specific to Chrome or Firefox, but it certainly doesn't work in Safari. So we got 100%, minify, you replace, submit, and that's a final answer. And that's it. Thanks a bunch for watching. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. Go make a webpage. I'll see you around. Bye.